Hello everyone, it's Admiral Prince Eric here and welcome back on World of Warships. Now, in today's episode, we would like to go and discuss further on the update 14.3. So the update 14.3 is going to be a docket event for German heavy cruiser, the historical Blucher. She's a member of the Admiral Hipper class cruiser, as well as the Unbreakable match. Something goes on for a team deathmatch. Okay, before I would like to discuss about, so please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification icon. So please help my channel grow and would like to continue forward ahead in this World of Warships content. But despite of the fact my viewers is going to be less and less lights, but I hope that I have wanted to regain immediately to do for it. Okay, so let's head on for the news to discuss about in this new publications in any order. So here we go. Okay, so here we are, update 14.3, Dockyard and Unbreakable Line. Captains, due to installation of the update, the server will be unavailable on April 3, Thursday at 3 hours time, from 3 a.m. until 6 a.m. in the morning, Philippine Standard Time. Okay, so let's just claim the gift before on May 12, 9 p.m., which is to release the update 14.4. Okay. So let's start off the Blucher Dockyard. It starts on April 3 at 4 a.m. until June 12. That is the day of the Philippine Independence Day at 3 a.m. So build your own Blucher and be ready to pick up new Gambia as an intermediate reward. Okay, based on the historical ship that belongs to the Kriegsmarines Nazi Germany, a Tier 9 German heavy cruiser Blucher is the sister ship of the Admiral Hipper, which means the Admiral Hipper class cruiser was one of the key participants in the German invasion of Norway and Denmark in 1940, known to be as Operation Westerobomb, serving as the flagship of the squadron intended to gain control of Oslo, the nation's capital of Norway. She was sunk in battle by Norwegian coastal fortifications. She remains the only ship to have been sunk by shore-launched torpedo. That location for that is known to be as the Battle of Drawbridge Sound. So the Blucher, unlike the rest of the Admiral Hipper class cruiser that was featured improved dispersion of AP shells with a plethora of improved characteristics, including increased penetration, improved ricochet angles, and flat ballistics. Stay immune to long range and look for careless enemies who expose the broadsides. Well-placed salvos will rack up the citadel hits. So this is much as the same for the rest of the Admiral Hipper class cruisers based on historical facts. Alright, to build your own Blucher, you need to progress to 20 dockyard paces, 80 of which can be completed through in-game for combat missions. Individual paces can be completed for 2,000 doubloons, and as usual, there are 2 starter paths to speed along your progress. A 2 pace pack for 3,200 doubloons and a 6 pace pack for 7,800 doubloons. Note that these will cease to be available after complete the first 4 paces by combat missions. At pace 8, you pick up a Gambia as an intermediate reward. Gambia, she was named after a crown colony of Gambia that was located in Africa during the time of the British colony. But she is a sister ship of Fiji that was known to be as Crown Colony class cruiser. Gambia has access to both HE and AP shells and short burst smoke generator, making her brutal competent against enemy battleships. So you can complete dockyard combat missions throughout update 14.3 and during the first 3 weeks of update 14.4. You still be able to complete paces for doubloons during the last week, but note that the dockyard will be removed from the port with the release of the update 14.5. So here we are, the historical ship Blucher waits you in the dockyard event for the year 2025. So unfortunately I would like not to getting the dockyard ship, but she is a very fragile, but unlike the rest of the sister ships like the Tech 3 Admiral Hipper, the premium ship Prince Wagon, as well as the German aircraft carrier that was converted from Saline Swisser. So that means Blucher I not gonna get this ship, but it was very fragile ship, and I keep it out of it, but I would like to favorite these German cruisers like Admiral Schroeder and Aegir to do forwards. So the only wanted to get the intermediate reward is a sister ship of the Crown Colony class Fiji Gambia. We'll get you up to this soon. But if you still have my Dockyard Event showcase for a Blucher door, please link down in the description below. You should visit for that in this first impression of this article. Alright, next one, Operation 10 Go and Golden Month event passes. Two different event passes are dedicated to Operation 10 Go and Golden Month respectively. In each event pass lasts for 3 weeks, feature 15 levels and functions as a standalone pass, meaning that once it ends, you won't be able to complete it retroactively. As the update lasts for 6 weeks, you'll be able to earn enough points from daily and weekly missions to complete both event passes. Keep in mind that after the first event pass wraps up, the level requirements will reset, making both event passes balanced in terms of reward difficulty. Alright, let's start off the Operation 10 Go. This event pass starts from April 3 until April 24. It was dedicated the 80th anniversary Operation 10 Go. The first progression line of this event pass offers 3 days of Warship Premium account, the Splinters permanent camouflage, and the new Final Voyage permanent camouflage for Japanese battleship Yamato as a main reward. The second progression line, unlockable for 2000 doubloons, will immediately provide new historical commander Seiji Ito with enhanced skills like his Japanese college with an individual voiceover. So you also find a premium cruiser Yahagi which participated in Operation 10 Go, and the historical defender of the Pacific Ocean permanent camouflage for Essex as the final reward. Next one, the Golden Month, takes place after the Operation 10 Go event pass, started on April 24 at 3 AM until in May 15 at the same time. Inspired by Golden Week, the first progression line of the second event pass features the Japanese lacquer permanent camouflage for Congo as its final reward, with red Daruma containers, your Golden Week permanent camouflage, and the red ray enemy destruction effect obtainable along the way. Now, the second progression line allots for 2000 doubloons, grants the Japanese lacquer permanent camouflage for Mogami immediately, and features a premium battleship Agincourt as its final reward. You also find the new silver ray enemy destruction effect among the rewards. So, the rewards for completing extra levels of the first and second progression lines for both event passes are 1-time more signals containers and 1-time red bonuses container respectively. Some compensations will be issued if you already possess the following items. Some 12 million credits for the Defender of the Pacific Ocean permanent camouflage for Essex, 4.5 million credits for Japanese lacquer permanent camouflage for Congo, 7.5 million credits for the Japanese lacquer permanent camouflage for Mogami, 7.5 million credits for Agincourt, as well as 6 million credits for Yahagi. Efficiency badges. The earn marks of personal pride and prestige for performance aboard individual ships. After completing a random battle, any base XP you earn is tracked and compared against the recent average performance of other players globally who sailed the same ship you just played on. Depending on how well you perform in comparison with your fellow players, you can receive an efficiency badge with one of 4 ranks. You can view efficiency badges you earn for each ship in your profile summary, as well as on the post-battle statistics screen for the ships you sail into battle. Additionally, you can view other players' profile summaries to see the efficiency badges for each ship. Only the highest ranked badge for each of your ship will be displayed, meaning that if you upgrade your badge, it replaces the old one. Some of the rules is the efficiency badges are available for tier 5 ship or higher in random battles. 4 different badges levels are available. For top 1 base XP earned in random battles, it's Expert. For 5% base XP earned in random battles, meaning the first grade. For top 20 base XP earned in random battle, which is the second grade. And the top 50 base XP earned in random battle, which is the third grade. Once a badge level is attained, you can't lose it. Players who with a violator status cannot earn efficiency badges. Alright, here we go. Unbreakable Line. It takes on April 17 at 3 AM until on May 15 at the same time. A new temporary battle type that offers all players multiple chances to make a difference. Some similarly is going to be a team deathmatch just like from other games. Now in World of Warships, we'll try out to take on Unbreakable Line. The battles takes place with tier 8 and 9 battleships, cruisers and destroyers in a 7 vs 7 format on smaller maps, and the battle duration is shorter than random battles. Get ready to brawl over domination style key areas because you need to reach 1000 points to score an immediate victory or have a higher score than the opposing team when the timer runs out. Destroy enemy ships will earn you points as usual, but your team won't lose points when your team ships are sunk. After sinking, ships respawn following a brief period. There's no limit on the number of times a ship can be respawned. Upon respawning, all armaments will be fully reloaded except torpedoes, which will only be ready to use if all tubes were locked and loaded before you sank. Combat instruction progress will be retained, but consumable charges won't refresh, so don't use them all too early. Temporary bumps to speed, acceleration, maneuverability, and concealment will help you get back into the action as you respawn outside the map. Unique commander talents are disabled for Unbreakable Line battles, and the economic functions in a similar way to random battles. So if you're ready to watch this Unbreakable Line first impression though, so please link down in the description below, so you might check it out immediately. The early access to Soviet submarines is ongoing since in this update forward, so it will be ends on May 15, 3 AM, which is going to be a full release. Okay, you can still get S1, L20 and K1 in exchange for Soviet tokens. For for that it's going to be a random battles, but it is possibly a gambling. So you have to wait until it's full release directly. Early access to new Soviet submarines, we got S1, L20 and K1 continues in update 14.3, and they can still be obtained for Soviet tokens. The Ponian Narva style permanent camouflage for S189, along with Commander Konovalov and Komladin, with the individual voiceovers and 10 skill points, are also available as rewards. Submarine Seal is available to purchase for Blues via random battles, and she comes with Commander Monty C. Wellington with individual voiceover 10 skill points. The bundles can also drop Battleship Nelson and Poltava, Soviet tokens and other rewards. With the release the update 14.4 on May, Soviet submarines will become available for everyone via the tech tree, and any unused Soviet tokens will automatically be converted into credits at the rate of 1 token to 15,000 credits. For the brawls on the update 14.3 are the following. It consists of 5 rounds of brawls. The first round takes place on April 7 until in April 14. So the first round of brawls takes on tier 8 ships, destroyers, cruisers and battleships, no aircraft carriers and submarines, 3 vs 3 battle type format. There will be a no more than 2 battleships, 2 cruisers and 1 destroyer per team. Divisions are allowed for 3 players. The second brawl takes on the tier 9 cruisers, 4 vs 4. So divisions are available for 4 players. For the third round of brawls takes on the top tier ships, battleships only, 4 vs 4. Divisions of up to 4 players available. So the battle are utilized for epicenter mode only. The fourth round of brawls takes on tier 7 ships. We got battleships, cruisers and destroyers 2 vs 2 format. No more than 1 cruiser and 1 destroyer are allowed. Divisions are available for only 2 players. The final round of brawls takes on back to top tier ships, destroyers only. There will be a 3 vs 3 battle format. Divisions are up to 3 players, and The battles are utilized for epicenter mode only. Okay, for the armory in the update 14.3, so let's talk about this new ship, the Knife from Knife, sorry, a new ship, the from Unbreakable to Dunkirk Adventure, Golden Mod, and more. Here we go. Okay, a new ship will be coming starting on April 3 at 4 AM. Now, in the update 14.3, we got an upcoming destroyer at Tier 8 A. Barbiano will become available in the armory for 30,000 steel. She is a member of the Alberto di Gisano class cruiser, planned to be converted into the fast anti-aircraft ship in accordance with the unreleased project developed in 1938. The main feature of the ship proposed a modernization was replacing the 152mm main battery and 60 90mm heavy anti-aircraft guns. The project was never carried out, and Alberico da Barbiano was sunk in December 1941 during the Cape Bond in her original configuration as a light cruiser. Alberico da Barbiano is armed with unique main battery of 16 90mm guns with access only to SAP shells. She features extremely high damage per minute with reasonable shell penetration of 26mm, allowing her to damage enemy destroyers, most cruisers, and battleship superstructure. Access to alternative firing mode gives Alberico even more flexibility against heavier targets, with improved shell penetration 34mm, but at the cost of longer reload time. The ship lacks torpedo armament. In terms of survivability, a large hit point pool and high movement speed allow Alberico da Barbiano to roll with a few punches, but her huge size, poor maneuverability, and terrible concealment for a destroyer means enemies with a good aim will be able to punish her. Rounding out her arsenal, Alberico has access to traditional Italian exhaust smoke generator and a unique engine boost consumable with a rather short archer time, but with a bigger bonus to speed like that of French destroyers. Okay, so Alberico da Barbiano will be available right now at the armory at the cost of steel, which is the cost of 30,000. So she was supposed to be Alberto di Gisano class cruiser, but a proposal was made. But on either of that which the main battery weapon modernization plan was never carried out, but she was sunk in December 1941 at Battle of Cape Bond. But the ship, meanwhile in the game, is a purely hypothetical. The next one, from Unbreakable to Dunkirk Adventure. It began on May 8, 3 AM until on June 19 at 3 AM at the same time. In May, an exciting historical adventure awaits you, dedicated to early campaigns of World War II. It will last 6 weeks and tell the story of events of 1940, from the Norwegian campaign to Operation Dynamo. The adventure starts with the last week of Update 14.3 and runs until the second week of Update 14.5. You have the opportunity to obtain the Home Fleet Grade Historical Permanent Camouflage and new Historical Commander Victor Clutchley for free by earning adventure tokens by combat missions and special free daily random battles for the adventure section of the armory. Now, for the first part is the dedicated to the Battle of Narvik and featuring new British premium destroyer Eskimo. You'll be able to obtain Eskimo via random battles for doubloons or purchase her for adventure tokens. She'll also be available for direct purchase in the premium ship. In the second part is focused on Operation Dynamo. It starts with the second week of Update 14.4. This part of the adventure features another new ship and other valuable rewards. Okay, for the Golden Month, it will be started on April 10 at 3 AM until May 15 at the same time. In Update 14.3, we prepared a Golden Month Armory event featuring 3 new containers. We got Red Daruma Premium Container, Black Daruma Premium Container, and the Golden Daruma Premium Container. The Daruma containers work similarly to how Santa's Gift and Golden Gift containers worked during the previous update. It was 13.11 at the time. The Red Daruma Premium Container leads to the Black Daruma Premium Container, which further leads into Golden Daruma Premium Container. If you already own every ship available in the container, you receive a higher tier Daruma container as compensation that offers more valuable rewards. These containers feature new ships. We got the Susuya, a Mogami class cruiser, the Tier 9 Pan-American battleship Valparaiso, as well as Susuya Golden and CF6 Golden. Note that Susuya and Valparaiso will both additionally be available for direct purchase via Admiral's Pack during this update. Valparaiso will also be available in the next New Year event, which will be something like the recent Steel Fleet event for the New Year 2025. You can check out the contents of these 3 new containers in our dev blog publication. More information about Golden Monk will be available in a separate article. The next one, Heroic Clash Container. From update 14.3, Heroic Clash Containers will become available in the armory for 1000 coal. You can take advantage of this opportunity to complete the Heroic Clash collection and get the Mount Fuji Sunrise permanent camouflage for Japanese battlecruiser Yumehari and a custom color scheme for the camouflages of all Japanese submarines. Okay, Transformers. Update 14.3 sees the Transformers return to World of Warships. Welcome back the Autobots and Decepticons, as well as numerous permanent camouflage and other team content as part of another exciting World of Warships and Transformers collaboration. Some game balance changes. We're tuning the balance of certain ships based on our analysis of the combat effectiveness and player feedback. You'll find the details of these changes in our development blog publication. Some say you should go up ahead and lead down the description below. These balance changes, particularly for that is the Soviet destroyers of the tech tree. So keep it that mind though. Now for content additions and changes is a Japanese lacquer permanent camouflage for Asashio, Commander Masaharu Tadamatsu with individual voiceover, Commander Ragnar Franz Verlieg with individual voiceover, Gallipoli Land Dispatch, and in remembrance of Dardanelles commemorative flag. There are 3 new enemy destruction effects. We got Red Ray, Silver Ray, and Golden Ray. Wow, these effects are stunningly amazing things by the wargaming developers. We added a new co-mission for experimental ships that will be available throughout update 14.3. With the start of update 14.3, Soviet era and Soviet era premium containers will automatically be open for all players who have them on their accounts. Starting with update 14.4, these containers will receive content changes. So this will ensure that players obtain correctly listed items for the containers before any changes apply. More information about the new contents of these containers can be found in our previous dev blog publication. The contents of Golden Week Standard and Golden Week Premium containers will be changed with the release of update 14.3. You can see what exactly is changing in our previous dev blog publication. Some other changes will be applied for update 14.3 that I will not going to read it entirely. So here it is. So you might check it out for the list of changes. So you might go on to player support by clicking on it right now. Okay, so I hope you enjoy about my readings for the Datamine of the update 14.3 so far. So get ready for the Tier 9 German heavy cruiser Blucher, as well as the Unbreakable Line. So the infamous team deathmatch on World of Warships. So good luck for that on seeing the high seals on the update 14.3. So please check it out. So I really want to ask you something about this Blucher, because this is a historical ship, but I will not get in this at the moment of the time, because we already have some tier 9 German ships like cruisers for Admiral Schroeder and the Aegir are the best notable ships that ever fought in this battle. So I hope you enjoy about my ratings for that, the update 14.3 so far. So please like my video and we'll keep it up forward to picking up the pace. So we're getting ready on starting soon on Thursday in Philippine Standard Time. So I hope you enjoy and thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you see you in my next video. Peace out guys.